Good morning, ladies. It's Amina. I need a haircut so bad, but I'm trying to hold off until the end of the week to get my haircut. I am coming on here to talk to us about, I think it's, gosh, I don't even know what chapter it is, and I don't have my book in front of me. I think I left my copy of the book at home. But our chapter on policies and procedures. So, see, it's super quiet in here this morning. Why? Because I had a no-show. Actually, I had two no-shows. Hey, Sarita. I had two no-shows this morning. It's homecoming week. And having no-shows on homecoming week, in my world, now I'll say this. Normally, I'd be upset. But not so upset because I have my processes in place where when clients don't show up, my paperwork or their email notification and my policies that go to them when they set their appointment says that we have the right to charge 100% of the service. So this morning I have been here. I did one head already, and I think I was estimated to make $200 between 9 o'clock and 11 or 12, maybe 11:30. Still made my money because even though those two people did not show up, I was able to charge both cards because my policy says that if you do not show up for your visit, that you will have to still pay for your service, even if you don't show. Now, things happen, and I understand that, so I want to be understanding. And so there are times when that happens and a client does call, and I simply just charge them a last-minute cancellation fee. And our last-minute cancellation fee is $25. And if it's a small slot, I don't mind doing that because then that means that I can still get compensated in some capacity, and then by the time their slot is over, I can move on to the next person. Now, in this instance, I had an appointment blocked off for color and a style. So that means that they were getting permanent color and a hairstyle, which was like $100 visit. So if I didn't have my systems set up, I would have lost $100 today. Nope. No, ma'am. Not on my clock. Not today. In the past, I would have been afraid to charge. In the past, I would have been like, oh, it's okay. But what people miss is that when clients don't show up for their visits, clients don't follow through with paying, whether they have an invoice that they have to pay. When they don't follow through, it affects us financially, right? So it's so important that we have our policies and our procedure in place. My procedure is that when a client schedules an appointment with me through Schedulicity, they must put a credit card on file. They cannot book with me if they don't go set up an account and put a credit card on file. I have had people call like, oh, is that the only way to schedule? Their only other option is to come in and pay me cash before their appointment. It's the only way they're getting in my salon. Most people don't want to do that. So my first option in my main process is that they have to go online and they have to put their credit card in. What does that do? It protects me. It protects my salon. It protects my business. It protects my team. Because if my team members come in here and they're ready to work and I have things in place for them to work and then the client doesn't show up, they're just supposed to be short and go home without money for that day? No. That's not fair. So first step, have your process in place. Our process for us is to have a credit card on file. I think one of the other businesses that we work with, she does not auto draft, or automated invoices or something like that. But what's that do? It puts that money in front of the client and it makes sure that they take care of that. And if they don't take care of it, you're not moving forward with the service. So it's so important that we have things in place to protect us in our business. We are self-employed. We work for ourselves. And so if clients decide that they don't want to show up, that just leaves us short, especially if it's done in a time frame where it doesn't give me an opportunity to make sure I recoup that money, that loss. So I think my appointment was at 10. One client, about 10:15, I realized they weren't coming. My next appointment was supposed to be at 10:30. I realized about 10:45 they weren't coming. I called the first one. I messaged the second one. Didn't hear from the second one. First one called me and let me pay over the phone so I could do her transaction. The second person didn't hear back from them, and I charged their card. And so if it's at the last minute for me, I'm charging 100% because I lost 100%. So I want to encourage you guys, if you do not have a process in place, about to drop my phone. If you don't have a process in place, work on getting a process in place that will protect you in your business, whether that be sending out invoices, paying a deposit. A deposit's okay. So if they have, especially with you, Sarita, when you're doing long services like box braids, you want to at least cover your expenses that you're going to provide for the client, right? And so if they cancel at the last minute and you already purchased all the hair that they need for their visit, at least you can be compensated for any investment you made for their service. I do that with color. If they cancel at the last minute, it's within a 12-hour time frame, I still may charge them the cost of the color because I've purchased the color for your service. So get a process in place. Like I said, whether it be credit card on file, a deposit, whatever you need to make sure that you protect yourself and your business and you don't lose opportunities to still bring in revenue simply because a person decided they either didn't want to show or cancel at the last minute. Those things will protect you in your business. So I just wanted to come on here really quickly, and it's going to be a slow day, but that's fine because Thursday and Friday are going to be insane. So I look at it when I have these times like this, I look at it as God saying, I'm going to give you a little moment to be still before your day gets crazy. Great thing is I have a lot of clients that are self-employed, so I was able to move my 2 o'clock to 11:30. So she should be walking in here, I don't know, the next 12 to 15 minutes. So I was able to move her up, and now my last head is now at 1 o'clock, so I'll be finished today. So not all wasn't lost. So did still get my money, even though, I like to work. I enjoy servicing my clients. I enjoy spending time with my clients. So did I miss out on that opportunity? Absolutely. But I wasn't going to miss out on that opportunity and miss out on my money. So because ultimately we're in business because we want to make money. And I think that when we have those types of things in place, it makes us not grieve the process of being self-employed because we make sure that we put things in place to protect ourselves in our business. Okay? So I just wanted to come on here really quickly and talk to you about the importance of having policies, procedures, and systems in place that protect you as the business owner. Credit card on file, pay a deposit, prepay your invoice, whatever you need to do to protect yourself in your salon and your business so that you can continue to joyfully work. We don't want to work burdened. We don't want to work not loving what we do. And a lot of the times that happens simply because we don't have things in place to keep ourselves protected in our business. And it's not up to our clients to do that. It's up to us to do that. It's up to us to decide what that looks like and put the right things in place so that we can joyfully do the work that has been put before us. So just wanted to come on here really quickly. So like I said, my next client will be here shortly. She's already coming. I already know that. I'm not worried about her. But sometimes, clients don't show up, and that happens. And so I'm about to go back to work and probably just straighten up a little bit until my next client comes. So I just wanted to come on here really quickly. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.